Noah live in Washington, D.C.
It's almost time for Vice President Pence to go home. Let's check it out. They are building a higher fence around the White House.
We protest the treasonous Trump in the White House. We came out July 16, 2018 because we were absolutely outraged what we heard on TV when Trump was meeting with Putin. He said in Helsinki, I believe Vladimir Putin, I do not believe the intelligence community of the United States. It's like you live in a vacuum. You know, you've been sleeping for 4 years or something. I understand why people are like that. A good-looking guy, seems educated, wearing a nice jacket, you know, talking, standing here for some reason.
Gonna shine till the day your kingdom comes.
And just wanted to mention that whole thing about the rule of law, there's a reason why it's called the rule of law. It's to differentiate it from the rule of kings. It's to differentiate democracy from autocracy. And the fact that Trumpy Dumpy thinks that he is above the law is a big problem. He's constantly trying to do end runs around laws that he doesn't And he was in front of his apartment building. He was a white gentleman and he had a child. And a black gentleman was standing nearby. And the white gentleman asked the black gentleman, well, what are you doing here? And he said, well, I'm waiting for a friend. And the white gentleman said, well, prove to me you're waiting for a friend. Go to that list of people there and show me what name your friend is. And he said, I don't have to show you anything. I don't have to tell you anything. I'm just here waiting for a friend, no problem. The white gentleman, who's the father of the child, pulls out his phone and says, you know, I'm going to call the police. And the child, out of the mouth of the babes, says, Daddy, no, no, don't do this. Daddy, no, no. Well, right before the guy is about to call the police, or the call is about to go through, the black gentleman's friend shows up, and the black gentleman, of course, now has the whole thing on video. But that's a child who knows this is wrong. This is wrong to pick somebody out because of their race and think that they don't belong here. And I just want everybody to think about that. I want everybody, and I know Emmeline, who's a teacher, I'm sure heard the story and thought about it. You didn't hear about it? Well, it's really pretty amazing because as a child, you know, most of us are going to go along with what our parents say, and this child did not. And more of us have to do that in other situations. So that's all I have to say.
You can have a conscience or you can stay silent. I don't engage, I just hold the sign and see what they say. Let me give you some examples from really the mundane. It applies to every person here. Many years ago, when I worked for a high-tech company, I was the controller, and the vice president of sales came in and asked me to change the numbers for the quarter to make them look better than they really were. I had a young family. I said, I resign. I will never do that. The chief financial officer said, I'm going to. The guy backed off. We never heard that again. You have choices. You got to stand up. When they asked the people who worked in the concentration camps, it was just my job. I did what I was told. It's just my job. Why millions of people are put to death. And this is from Colonel Morris Davis, who was the chief prosecutor of Guantanamo during the Bush administration. When they brought him evidence of a prisoner in which they obtained through torture, within 1 hour, he wrote his resignation, he signed it and submitted it, and left. That's what you have to do. There's never a right time to do the wrong thing. It applies to everyone in this administration, the people who work for him. You can have a choice. You can make a decision. And now we have the Border Patrol with literally concentration camps on the border. You can quit. I know you have a family. Many of them have families at home, but you have to make a decision. What is right and what is wrong. You can't stay silent. You have to step up. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.